Good morning, everyone. My name is Luca. I'm here to present emovo. We are one of the recipients of the Innovation Robotics booster. I'm going to tell you a little bit what we did there. Before that, I'll tell you a little bit more what we do. So we are working on hand impairments. We know it's a very recurrent condition, specifically after stroke. We see that there's 1 person per minute only in the US who has a stroke and lives with hand impairments. For these users, we are developing a mobile, portable exoskeleton that can assist in daily living, so for clinical and for home use. Our first device is mostly geared towards clinical applications. And the way it works, it exploits soft robotics concept. So we have this patented technology that allows to flex and extend these mechanical structures. The advantage is that they're very comfortable and easy to wear. So also one patient, they typically have one side of their body that is working, can wear it very simply, and then open and close the hand. And with this, what we imagine, so that's the way it works. It's a little bit sped up. But what we imagine is to develop a solution that can support therapy directly at clinics, but also to start bringing this care at home, because we know that the more we do it, the better. So for us, the importance is really to bring it at home, to do it as much as possible. We've done quite some clinical validation of our device, and we see a lot of potential both in the rehabilitation and in the assistive field. But in the very long term, the way, in hopefully medium term, what we imagine is a device that can really go at home, to be fully worn, to support in activities of daily living, so that we do more and more therapy to improve the clinical outcomes. And this device will generate data on the progression so that the patients themselves can measure against metrics, and this data can be shared with clinics to make the clinicians, to make the rehabilitation process less blind. So for this, we are developing our app. The video doesn't work there. If you want, I can show you later. But in a nutshell, what we're trying to do is to create a unique device that can both treat, so with the active part from the exoskeleton, but also measure by providing this data on the insights on the therapeutic progression. And with this, we want to establish this paradigm, what we call therapy while living. So the idea is that the patients use the device in their daily living to increase meaningfulness, motivation, and the dose itself of motor therapy, with the ultimate goal of improving the clinical benefits themselves. As a very short summary of the company, we were founded in 2020. Today we are a medical certified company. We have several units installed across different countries, 2 patents, several peer-reviewed publications, and we did quite some testing with users. I'm sorry about the formatting. So what we did within the Innovation Booster, as you might have wondered from the videos, is how do you control the device? This is a question that we kept hearing more and more. So in our current clinical device, we control it with buttons, but we wanted to develop something more intuitive. So we went towards electromyography. This is something similar to what Silvestro was showing before. There is this idea of reading the electrical signals directly from the human forearm. So the brain sends down the signals through the arm, and then we can pick them up. So what we did, we developed an app that allows to visualize these signals and to train a classifier to each specific user based on their signals. So now what I'm doing, I'm training the 3 classes, so doing nothing versus opening versus closing. And that's all the data that I need. And now the system already in real time can recognize and classify this data. And based on this, so here you will see the reddish color is for closing, the yellowish color is for opening. And then based on this, we can control the exoskeleton. And the big advantage of this is the fact that we can really sense what the brain is sending down, so we can adapt to different finger users' residual capabilities to trigger really neuroplasticity. So we force the patient to generate the signals for the sake of rewiring his brain. So that's it in a nutshell. That was the output of our end-to-end innovation robotics booster. Then we are a startup, so we are fundraising, obviously, but we are also here because we would love to speak with potential industry players who might be interested in this technology. So if you're interested, you can come at our booth. We are at the second floor, towards the middle, or you can just write me. And that's all. Thank you.